Hi everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today. We're going to be making this wonderful American goulash. It's a simple skillet dinner. It's full of flavor and it's the perfect comfort food for any budget. I start by pre-pouring some of the sauces, chopping some peppers, onions, and some garlic. So stay with me and I'll show you how to make this and the recipe amounts. Start by adding 1 pound of ground beef to a large skillet and break that ground beef up into smaller pieces. Then add 1 large clove of garlic that's been finely chopped and 1 medium onion that's been chopped. And then cook that over medium to high heat until no pink remains in the meat. And while it's cooking, add a little bit of salt and pepper. Then continue to fry the hamburger until it browns up a little bit. And with this recipe, you just fry it in its own fats. It is lean ground beef, so there's no extra fat to drain off. Now that it's browned up a little bit, add 2 cups of water. Then add 2 cups of diced tomatoes. And half a cup of chopped green bell peppers. Next, add 2 cups of pasta sauce, whatever your favorite pasta sauce is. Then 1 cup of tomato paste. And mix that all together with your large spoon. And I throw in a couple of bay leaves. This will just add an extra little bit of flavor. You'll have to remember to remove them later though. And let that simmer for about 10 minutes. This will help all the flavors to incorporate nicely. Now then, I'm just measuring out 1 cup of elbow macaroni. And don't forget to stir your sauce once in a while it's still simmering down a little. And then go ahead and grate about a half a cup of medium cheddar cheese. And now that you've let your sauce simmer for a little bit, add the elbow macaroni directly to it and stir it in. And add a couple of teaspoons of Italian seasoning as well. Now then, we need to cover it with a lid so that the macaroni will cook through. And put a timer for about 20 minutes, but check the pasta frequently and stir it every once in a while. And you'll simmer it on medium to low heat until the pasta is tender. And then remove and discard the bay leaves. By now the flavor will have diffused. Let's top it off with about a half a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And I just gently pat it with my spoon just to get it to start to melt, but don't really stir it. I prefer the food freshly made up like this, but if you wanted to freeze this, you could. Just don't put the pasta in it or the cheese. Just make the sauce up ahead and then cook the pasta up fresh if you're going to do it that way. This batch is made up nice and fresh. It's ready to eat and oh, it smells so good. And the first bite, it really tastes good too. Go make some and happy eating.